Hello everyone, my name is Shaluluddin. On the last progress test, I want to talk about gender equality. So let's just jump into it. When you hear the word
Lucky.
the first thing that comes to mind is a mighty man or above man, which is also described by energy drink advertisement. Take a look at this example.
Lagi minum extra dos!
It is translated as man drinks extra juice. Now here's a question. What about a man who have diabetes? Is he still categorized as a underlying man? What a loser. Always take an ad seriously.
That's not what I mean. You see this kind of act? Because of this, a lot of pressure is faced by many men that it would be strange if it were a problem.
Um, duh. Tut. Before you say anything, of course, targeted ads like this are not only felt by men, but also women. The difference is that things that are considered to be small problem create a vicious circle for most of men. Now, I want you to imagine a situation where a man slaps a woman. Your focus tends to be on the man, right? And if you look at the social condition in Indonesia, the man would obviously get beaten up by another man around before finally being brought to the authorities. But what if the background says differently? What if the man gets verbal abuse from the woman? Dude, you're just being soft. Man up. Man, can you let me finish my sentence? Okay? Thank you. Now, where was I? Verbal violence against men is considered taboo. Even for physical violence, if the perpetrator is a woman, then the man would be considered as a soft. Returning to the previous statement, the pressure faced by many men is considered strange if it were a problem.
Lots of us would worry if we saw a man abusing a woman on the street. Some of us might even intervene. However, what if the tables were turned and there was a woman abusing a man? So this is Will. We're going to test this out in public, and Will's going to start by being the aggressor, and he's going to verbally and physically intimidate me. Are you ready for this?
I think so. Up and just show me. Just do that. Hey.
Will, you right? Thank you.
It's fine, we're just having a...
Well, she's clearly not fine. You okay? Do you need any help?
Yeah, thank you so much. So why did people react in the way they did?
I was shocked. I couldn't believe this was happening in the middle of reading order. So I walked past her the one time and she flinched, and I thought, like, is this really happening? But I carried on walking and I looked back at her and she must have flinched again. I thought, no, I can't walk away from this.
Just pick it up and just hand it over.
You okay, love? Is everything okay?
I'm good.
Thanks for helping.
She was flinching and looked scared. It looked quite abusive.
I don't have anything.
Do it, come on. Just come on, just get in there and get it.
Sorry, but don't put your
We're
hands
just
on the
we're just having an argument, that's all.
The way it looked like she was expecting to get hit. So that's where you sort of got to jump in, really.
Then we switched roles. Give it to me! This woman looks back but keeps walking.
I was surprised. I thought it was a bit aggressive.
I wanted to say something, but then I was just like, no.
Look at me! Stop!
Okay, all right. Don't
Look
hit
at me.
All right.
What are you doing?
Okay.
My thought was, he looks a bit soft. I feel bad thinking that because it's a kind of macho view, but I thought he looks a bit soft letting him hit her like that. And I had the classic thing go through my head, I wouldn't let a girl hit me, and that's terrible because why do I think that? That's a kind of stereotypical view. I don't know what he's done to upset her. He might have said something really, really personal and upsetting.
A mum and a daughter's approach.
Look at me! Look me in the face! Come on!
And walked straight past.
That the thought didn't come to my mind to go and say, what are you doing to him? Leave him alone.
So I thought that the man would have, I think that the man done something to the woman, like, I don't know, touched her or something, and then that's why she got mad. And that's why she got mad.
So you think it could have been his fault?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unfortunately, we do have this kind of stereotype that a woman has less power than a man, but I've also unfortunately had friends who have been in the other reverse physically abusive relationships, so it can happen both ways. They didn't class it as that, but they have been hit in argument situations, which is exactly the same thing. But he used to think it was okay because he was a big, strong guy. It didn't hurt him, but it's still physical. He was very embarrassed about it.
In their lifetime, 1 in 6 men will suffer from domestic abuse. The number of women convicted of domestic abuse went up nearly 4 times between 2006 and 2016.
It is undeniable I have done and often made mistakes toward women. And until now, I'm still learning to make myself a better person. And self-forgiving without justifying what's wrong. Regardless whether you are a man or a woman, violence against anyone is wrong. What about violence against animals? That will be on another session. So anyway, communication is talent and knowledge is an accomplishment. So open your eyes, ears, mouth wide and get it across your mind and heart. That's all for me. Thank you.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within.